It was the first night of my business trip. I checked into a quiet old hotel at the edge of the city. The lobby was dimly lit, and the walls smelled faintly of damp wood and age. The receptionist, an older man, with sunken eyes, gave me a polite smile as he slid the key across the counter. "Room 307, he said. Then, after a short pause, his voice dropped lower. "Don't worry. If you hear sounds, the room next to yours and hasn't been used in years." I frowned. "Why?" But he only forced another smile. "Maintenance issue," he whispered. "Nothing to worry about." I was too tired to argue, so I took my suitcase and climbed the narrow staircase. The carpet was worn, the wallpaper peeling, and every step of the wooden stairs groaned like it carried a secret. When I reached the third floor, I noticed something strange immediately. All the doors looked normal, except for one. Room 308, the one right beside mine. Its number plate was cracked, the paint around it faded, as if time itself had avoided touching it. A heavy padlock hung from the handle. I shook off the unease and entered my room. It was small, but clean. An old wooden desk, a single lamp, and a bed that creaked when I sat on it. For a while, everything was fine. I unpacked, showered, sat down to finish some work. But at midnight, I heard it. A knock, soft, repeated, coming from the wall that connected my room to 308. I froze. That room was locked, abandoned. Another knock, this time louder, dragging longer, like someone running their fingernails across the wood. I tried to convince myself it must be the pipes or the wind. But then I heard it. A voice. Low, broken, almost a whisper. "Let me in." The air in the room grew heavy, cold. My chest tightened as the knocking turned into pounding. I rushed to the phone on the desk and called the reception. My voice was shaking. "Someone's in the abandoned room next to me." The man at the counter was silent for a moment. Then he whispered, "Sir, there is no one in that room. And whatever you do, don't open your door." The line went dead. I couldn't sleep. I sat on the bed, clutching the lamp, watching the door. At exactly 3:07 a.m., I heard my doorknob turn, slowly, gently, as if someone outside was testing it. I held my breath, then silence. The next morning, when I opened the door, there were scratches on the wood, deep, uneven scratches, right around the handle. I ran downstairs, demanded answers. The receptionist sighed, his face pale. And finally, he told me. Years ago, room 308 belonged to a woman. She stayed here for weeks, waiting for her husband, who never returned. Every night, she would knock on the walls, begging for someone to talk to her, someone to open the door. One night, she was found dead, alone, in her bed. No one knows how she died, but since then, guests hear her knocking. Some say she tries to leave her room. "Sir," the man said softly, "if you hear her again tonight, don't answer. Because if you do, she'll think you're the one she's been waiting for." I checked out that morning, but sometimes, late at night, I still hear it. That soft knock on the wall, that broken whisper, "Let me in." If you like this story, don't forget to subscribe for more chilling tales.